Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up all of the 3 most used bomb sites in Border. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, feel free to subscribe for more. I'm going to be doing more videos like this every week. I'm doing one a week, which I think I'll touch on a little bit later in the video. But I don't want to make this intro too long, so yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, let's get right into it. The first one we're going to do is upstairs. This is like everyone's most picked bomb site. Everybody goes here first. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna start off with, this is pretty obvious. This is main breach, armory wall. Reinforce both those. 2 reinforcements there. Feed holes here. Reinforce this. And the reason you do the feed holes there is so that, like if you reinforce this, as soon as they take armory, they can plant on this reinforcement. With these feed holes here and this reinforced, the new default plant site becomes like right on the door here. And even if they plant as far back on the door as possible, you can still kill them from the holes. You can see the door frame there. You can still kill them from these feed holes. With the wall open, you know, there's a chance that you'll get killed from breach, you know. But, you know, that's risk you got to be willing to take. Or if you're playing smoke, you can just throw a smoke down through the holes and you can smoke off the planter. This also allows you to cover the run-in from breach. Like you can hold the cross, make sure nobody pushes deep into sight, or if they do, you'll at least get comms on it. And that's why you do that. You make eye holes here just to allow for a C4 or a smoke through or whatever. But here's something that's interesting. I don't really do this because everybody gets mad about it in ranked, but you can reinforce this and you can throw C4s over the top. If you reinforce this, that makes it so that you're safe. You can safely play here without getting wall banged through that wall, and you can still C4 plant from Africa over the wall, right? So like this could be reinforced if you wanted to. I just typically don't do it just because people get mad about it and people have no brains sometimes. And you're gonna reinforce 1, 2, 3 walls. So that is 5, 7 reinforcements. I make a rotate here. This isn't super common by people, but I like to make it just because it's an extra way to get between sites, so you don't have to run through this door. It's a little bit more, a little bit safer. I mean, it's like 2 feet away, so it's not end all be all, right? But I just like to make it as one more way of swinging through. It also lets you hold armory from a little safer location, or you can hold metal from here, the metal walk-in, or if you're playing armory, it lets you hold the office walk-in from armory better as well. So it just allows for more angles to hold and more, just a little bit more mobility between sites. So I like to do that. Now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, you want to make a rotate here. And this will usually be like an Azami or someone like that playing in here. You want to have a player playing in CC to help contest the breach, right? The easiest way for attackers to win the round is open armory wall, clear half wall, plant on the door, they win. If you have somebody playing here in CC, that just gives them one more thing to do, one more thing that they have to worry about. And if you put feed holes on this wall, you have a Nizami player, throw a Nizami like there, or here. I don't know, I'm not really a Nizami player, but you have a Nizami player just make a fortress in here. You can hold breach through the feed holes and pressure the attackers that much more. While doing this, you make the rotate on 90, and then you want to reinforce this wall and reinforce this wall. And the reason you do that is, 1, you reinforce this one so that your CCTV player doesn't get wall banged through from east stairs, and you reinforce this one so that once the other team do eventually take CCTV or break room, they can't open this up and get a long angle into sight, because they can just hold the cross here. You can't go between sites if somebody opens this wall and is just holding it, right? So use those 2 reinforcements there. Now the last reinforcement, I would recommend throwing like here or here or something like that. It becomes a little bit different when you're, or here. Here would probably be a safe bet, safe place to put it. Just for like the default holds. Now there's a lot of variations you can do, especially upstairs here with like Mira, or if you're playing with a coordinated stack with rotates, you make a rotate like 90, put a shield on 90 so you can hold that better. If you're playing Mira, you reinforce this and put a Mira here, and then you open these office walls just to hold top east better. Nobody's gonna push top east if you got a Mira looking at it, right? And there's just so many variations of things that you can do, but the setup that I gave you is most conducive to a wider variety of teams. This is a setup that you're gonna want to do if you're playing, you know, ranked on your own or in a duo queue or something like that, and you don't have the most coordinated stack. This is all the defaults that you would want to do to set up. Now, I think we'll do workshop next. Yeah, we'll do workshop next. Why not? Personally, I think bathroom tellers is better than workshop, and there's a lot more teams that'll go bathroom tellers over workshop nowadays. But workshop's just like the second in the list, so I'm gonna do that. Now, the most important thing for workshop is vertical play. If you take a look, the entire site is soft on the roof. Like, the entire ceiling is soft. So if they take vertical, they can clear out every single position in the bomb site. So with that being said, you want to have at least 1 or 2 players playing upstairs, holding above. Now, this is default rotate. Everyone makes this. This is just everyone makes this. So you make this rotate, go between sites. Pretty self-explanatory. These walls are all kind of up to you. You can make head holes on certain walls to hold different, hold different angles on different spots at site. You can make feet holes here just so they can't go deep and plant on the table here. But it just all depends on how you want to play. The only thing that you have to do is make this rotate. Now, if you're going to be playing above, I recommend popping this hatch just so the above players have somewhere to drop to. Another thing that I like to do is I like to have somebody play stock and make a rotate here. Have somebody play in this room just to help hold main door a little bit better, put a little bit more pressure on them. And if you're holding stock, just make a rotate here, just give you more race to move in and out versus just the door. You reinforce these two, so that these two walls, detention walls, so that they can't just ash in or buck in and immediately take control. And you just kind of have somebody lurk customs. Just hold down customs, stock area. Yeah. Now, once that hatch is popped and you have 2 players playing above, you can reinforce this hatch, and then some people will make a rotate here and extend in the bathroom. That's up to you. And then reinforce those walls or something. That's up to you if you want to do that. I usually don't. I'll usually just reinforce all 4 of these walls. But if you want to make a rotate in the bathroom, feel free. You can definitely do that. Otherwise, reinforce all these walls. Reinforce this wall too. How many reinforcements is that? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. And with all of those reinforcements, you save the last 2 for your upstairs players. Your upstairs players are going to use those reinforcements, hopefully, on the armory wall here, just to add an extra layer of protection for them so that the other team has to bring a hard breach if they want to take armory from that way. And for the players playing upstairs, I would recommend just setting it up like you would if you were in the upstairs bomb site. right? Put the feet holes here. I mean, minus most of the reinforcements, obviously. But you put the feet holes there. Put some holes here. Make a rotate here. You can even make the 90 rotate if you want. Just like, the more rotates and holes and stuff that you make, the more worried the attackers are going to be about them, right? They're going to be like, oh, there's a rotate here. Somebody's probably playing it. They're going to take that time to drone it, even if you're not playing it. And if you are playing it, you know, these are default setups for upstairs for a reason, right? They will help you in some way. You can hold the armory walk-in. If you know somebody's pushing archives, you can C4 the door. You can use this to hold office. Just different things like that. That's how I would set up upstairs. And for the upstairs players, you're not just sitting up here wasting time and everything. Like, you are obviously wasting time keeping them from above. But if the team decides to ignore you up here and go for just a full-on take of the bomb site, you make certain vertical holes. You can make this one here to hold that door, hold front door. You can hold the window from here. This is usually default, is like right inside the window. Make some holes here to hold the behind the desk plant. You can make holes here. Oh, jeez. There we go. Here you can kind of see the door from there. You could also make them here. Hold the door there. This is going to be reinforced, obviously. And just, those are kind of the main holes that you make. You could also make some, like here, to hold, like, usually they'll, if you have a bathroom rotate, or if they open the bathroom wall, make a hole here to hold above there, and also be able to cover the plant. A lot of times people plant like behind the mattress or something like that, or on the boosted angle there. And yeah, those are most of the vertical holes that you'll need. Otherwise, just bring a shotgun operator if you need a shotgun operator to make the holes as you go. You know, you make those to start off, and then if you get calls from your team or you see that the enemies are doing something weird, you just make a hole to hold it. And then this hatch is open, so you can hold this door from above, and it also gives you a spot or a place to drop down quickly if your teammates are like, they're executing really fast and you need to get down, or if you're getting pressured upstairs too much and you want to save your life, drop down. You can also kind of rat here. This is a little rat spot. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as setting up workshop tellers goes. Not workshop tellers, workshop vents. Just biggest thing, hold above for as long as possible. Use some of those above vertical holes to help the players downstairs, and yeah, that's it.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
The next bomb site is going to be bathroom tellers. I'm not covering customs because nobody really plays customs. It's not really super viable anymore. So we're going to cover bathroom tellers. And this bathroom tellers is one of those bomb sites that really helps if you have a castle. Like, playing castle on this bomb site is really almost essential. Like, it's not,
Op 4 has yet to locate
you can win without it, obviously, but having a castle makes this bomb site so much better, allows you to extend so much more, that it's like almost essential. So first of all, rotate here. You can make it walkable, you can make vaultable, whatever. Just rotate here, reinforce this, head holes here, reinforce the hatch, rotate here. This is one of those bomb sites where making the extension into workshop is like not really optional. Like, this is something you should be doing every round, just to give yourself more breathing room, more places to play. And this is where castle comes in handy, right? You're gonna reinforce all 4 of these walls, throw a castle here. That's 4 reinforcements, the 5th one in sight. Throw a castle here. You're pretty much just gonna block off 1/2 of the map. And then a castle here. And this allows you to have a player playing in here. Where do I make these? This allows you to have a player playing in lobby safely, right? I usually put my last castle here too, because this lets me play lobby extremely safely, or workshop safely, right? You can use these holes to hold the hop in. I don't usually make these holes, actually. This is kind of just a weird off angle, but I don't really know where I was going with that, to be honest. But regardless, those are the castles that I use. Those are the castles that I use so that I can hold workshop better. And of course, you want to grab this hatch while you're at it, as well as the bathroom hatch that I already said, just to give you an extra layer of protection. But with all of that being said, vertical is still important, because you're extending into the old bomb site that I just went over, workshop, and all of that is soft. All of this is soft, minus right here, but they can still see you from the soft spots. You could maybe be safe in like here if they don't open right there, but really there's not any playable place in bathroom once they once they open the hatch, which is why I'll usually open head holes here, and you put the head holes in the middle so that you can kind of hold the hatch drop from workshop, help your teammate out a little bit. So 4 reinforcements, 5, 6 on the hatch, 7, and then once you get into tellers, reinforce this 8 so that they can't just walk in and plant here. Reinforce this 9 for kind of the same reason, but if they open this, they just get a lot more line of sight into sight. And then 10. This would be the 10th reinforcement. And then I'll usually put head holes here, so that if you have a mirror or something, you put a mirror here, you can help hold lobby if they're doing a horizontal take and just taking custom side and walking over. This lets you contest that a little bit better. And if you are playing mirror, you put the other mirror here. Well, on this side you reinforce this, put the other mirror here on this side just to help hold the window, and you can also look into sight there. Now for the upstairs guys, since this is a pretty open bomb site as far as, or pretty soft bomb site as far as the ceiling goes, you want to have players playing up here contesting, just like in workshop. You want to be contesting fountain and office, you want to be contesting archives, contesting armory, and if you really want to, you can have somebody contesting like top east or CC area, because then that allows the CC player to rotate over to the balcony or catwalk area to help with the site players below. Or if you're playing the catwalk area, you kind of get a little bit of an angle into office. You can hold the attackers playing who are pushing that. And yeah, that's pretty much how you set up this bomb site. You put all the reinforcements downstairs, unlike this unlike workshop, and you reinforce this hatch, and you reinforce this hatch, which is the workshop hatch. And yeah, you just play your life up here, hope that you don't die upstairs. If they do, as long as they waste time, that's good. You can pop this hatch just like on workshop to give your upstairs players a place to drop down if they're getting pressured too much. You feel like they have to retreat. And yeah, that's it. The goal of the upstairs players is to just waste time, waste the attacker's utility, maybe get a couple picks if they can, and then fall off through this hatch drop once they feel like they've wasted enough time, or they're getting pressured out, or if the other team decides to do a direct attack or direct take and not push upstairs at all, you can just drop there, and you're here to help your teammates on the window. That's about it, I think. I don't think I really forgot anything. Like I said before, there is a lot of ways to play Border, especially just because this is such a small map. It becomes really frag heavy and really solo play heavy. You have to be able to make plays to win this map. So there's plenty of people who would just chalk the castle, leave everything open, extend throughout the entire first floor, reinforced detention, have somebody play customs, stuff like that, and you are more than happy to do that, or more than fine to do that. But this, in my opinion, is the best setup, the best way to play this site as mostly a solo queue player. It gives you the most freedom in what you want to do. You know, you locking down half of the map and just keeping it all in front of you is, I mean, it just makes the game super easy, super yeah, easy is the best word to put it. Just makes the game a lot easier. And yeah, that's it. I've been yapping for way too long, so I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, subscribe for more. I'm going to be doing this on every map of the game, and I'm also going to be doing how to attack every map in the game. So stay tuned for the how to attack board, which should come out next week. I'm kind of sticking to one video a week these days, just because I got a lot of stuff going on in real life. You know, I got like a real job and shit. So I kind of just do this for fun. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.